speaking with Will Ricks, president of the Idaho Hay and Forage Association. Curious about 2013 outlook for hay. What are you guys predicting?
Well, that's always tough to guess where the markets are going to go. I just read the stocks report for total U.S. report, and it looks like total U.S. stocks are down.
It's that time of year. First crop hay is being put up in the Treasure Valley, while in the eastern region of Idaho, Blackfoot cattle rancher Chris Daly, who buys hay for winter feed, says the crop is late.
It's been a little bit tough with how cool and long the spring is, and so, typically there's a lot of guys that start cutting hay this week in our country, and we're still, we're a couple weeks behind because of the cool weather.
In the north region, Boundary County hay farmer Tom Daniel says things look good as first crop continues to grow.
Right now up here, we're really looking good on production. It's 14, 16 inches tall, most of it in alfalfa, and then we had good moisture early, and it's just taking advantage of it. It all depends on what we get from now on, how good a second or third will be, but yeah, it's looking real good.
Hay producers have enjoyed good markets in recent years. Acres planted has reached 1.3 million in Idaho, with the dairy industry buying most of the commodity. Will Ricks, president of the Idaho Hay and Forage Association.
That's a fantastic industry. I really think the whole economy around Idaho revolves around that dairy industry. It is a boon to the state. There is the export market where some hay goes, but the majority of it goes to the dairy.
Rancher Chris Daly says global markets have changed the hay industry.
10, 12 years ago, the hay market was as strong as where you could haul it on a truck. You didn't see much hay go past a couple hundred miles, but now it's turned into a global market. There's these presses that are making pellets and cubes, and now they're shipping hay overseas. So the factor of hay gets put on a flatbed semi and hauled 200 miles is kind of out of the question anymore, because they can haul it to a press and make pellets out of it and put it on a barge and set it across the seas. And so hay's turned into a worldwide market now, and I think that's what gets the price of hay so high.
A pocketbook issue for small, medium, and large-sized livestock operations.
When there's a short supply of hay and the price of hay is high, that tends to make the local prices of cattle come off a little bit, because guys aren't willing to feed cattle. They're wanting to get rid of them. But when hay's high and you have to feed hay, that's just one more thing that cuts into your bottom line.
Feeder hay is always the most difficult to find. Used by small horse, cattle, sheep, or goat operators, Ricks says this grade of hay can best be found looking local.
I think there's always pockets of hay around. Some guys, hay is just a rotation crop. It's not their first priority, so if they can just get something out of their hay, they'd be happy to sell it. They might have maybe a couple 100 tons just to sell and be done with it.
Buyers can expect a statewide average of $200 a ton. Of course, everything still depends on Mother Nature. With the Idaho Farm Bureau, I'm Steve Ritter.